In this video, I will talk about the manipulative organization and why you need to get out of the chaos. Hi there, Mats Lindström here, Shaper of Business Excellence. Thanks for all the mails and comments I've got on my previous videos where I go through all the business excellence components and the relationship. Following this chart that I made that you can download for free as well if you like to. Anyway, in one of the questions, or actually I think it was a couple of questions, I got the question, why do we need to care? I talked about the big why in your organization, and that is important, but why do we need to care about all these things, Mats, that you talk about? And I will illustrate that by giving you an introduction to something that I call the clarity matrix. And I will do that in 4 short videos. The first one is talking about the first little square we have down here. But first of all, what is this matrix then? The matrix contains of 4 different fields. And we have on one axis here, we have things that are unclear or they're clear. On this axis, we have things that they're articulated or unarticulated. So that's what we're working with here. The first part then is to look at what's down here in the unarticulated and the unclear sector. This is the no-no zone for all the businesses. So let me explain, what is this? And I will explain through examples. So we can take a meeting, for example. If we have a meeting, we don't have meeting minutes from the meeting. We just meet. We also maybe just meet ad hoc. So hey, we meet and we talk, but it's not clear what we talked about, and there's no trace about what we talked about because no one took notes. Everyone have their own picture in their head of what the results are from that meeting. We can take as well sales rep. If we have a sales organization, people are running out to different customers, but no one takes notes and report back into the organization what they talked about and when is the deal going to be closed. So when you speak to the sales reps, they say that, oh, it's closing soon, we're so close, we were just doing this and this, and it's always the next sale, and the next sale is always the largest sales in history for them, but there's no trace of it. So if they just vanish from the face of the earth, nobody knows anything about what has been said because it's unarticulated. Nobody wrote down anything about it, and it's of course then unclear as well. So what we have down here then is the manipulative organization. Everyone in the organization, as no one really commits to anything, because we have this chaos down here where people then can start to play each other. They manipulate the structure, they manipulate each other. Nobody knows what's actually going on. Nobody really knows where we're heading. So everyone is playing everyone out of their own personal agenda. And it could be then, it becomes then a game within the organization where people try to sidestep someone else and bypass them and in the organization structure, in the hierarchy to come up. They want to get their point of view heard, so they then place someone at some situation and so on. So down here, people are scared. They don't feel well. We have a high sick rate. It's not fun to be down here because we're not all alike. Some need to play others. Some need to move to the next level on the ladder of the promotion, for example. They do anything. They walk over bodies just to get that raise, that promotion. And here, down here, those people are actually stepping on other people, as we're not all alike. Some just want to do a good job. Some want to deliver value for their customers. They don't really care about the next level on this promotion ladder. They want to do a good job, but then they have these people playing them, not really committing to anything, and that creates a chaos down here that we want to get out of, because it's not healthy for us as individuals and it's not healthy for the organization. In the next 3 videos I will talk about the other fields that we can have within an organization, and that explains why you need to improve your business, because down here you don't want to be. So that's why you need this improvement, because if you understand all these things that I have in the poster and you excel in handling them, you understand them, you talk about them, you articulate them, and they're clear, then you move away from the chaos. So let's take that in the next couple of videos. And I also like to know, do you have an environment that I just described? You don't need to say any names or anything, but just say that you have experienced it early on in your career or something, so you can relate to the chaos that I just showed you or talked about. Please comment down below. So I'm excited to see what you say, or just mail me if you wanted to be not that articulated. Anyway, if you like to have a copy of this poster, click the link below and you will take into a page where you can for free download it, so you can follow along when we continue to talk about these different components. And until then, let's go and shape our business for excellence.